What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Joe's News and Views. All right, so coming at y'all to talk about the latest situation here going on with Jacob Blake. An update. So Jacob Blake's father basically said today that his son is currently paralyzed. Okay, based upon the shooting that happened Sunday. So this is what we're saying about that situation. They said that currently, right now, Jacob Blake is paralyzed from the waist down as a result of being shot by a cop in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Which you already know about that. It's been all over the media. The doctors are unsure if his son is paralyzed. Being paralyzed is going to be permanent or if it's temporary. But at the time when he was speaking to TMZ, he was en route to the hospital. Jacob Blake's dad coming from North Carolina. Uh, he said that he has 8 holes in his body. The reports are saying he was shot 7 times. Now, Jacob's father tells the Chicago Sun Times that he spoke to him Sunday morning before he was shot. That he was celebrating his son's 8th birthday. Now he said he can't believe that his son is fighting for his life. He said, "What was justified for all those shots? Right, doing that in front of my grandsons. What are we doing?" Now everybody's talking about it's another shooting of an unarmed black man, which escalated into violence going all over in Kenosha right now, and they're talking about currently it's gotten so bad that a police officer was knocked out cold Monday, and there was a peaceful protest going on in the daytime like the normal, and then at nighttime they get crunk and act crazy. Uh, and there's another angle that shows that before the cops got to the point of shooting Jacob Blake, that he was tussling with the cops. So I know what everybody's going to ask me my thoughts or what I feel about what's really going on. Well, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Everybody involved was messed up. And the reason why I can't do it, say what I gotta say, want to, because of me being also streaming on YouTube, you know how sensitive they are of certain things. Uh, First and foremost, when you're involved with the police, the point of the matter is you gotta comply. You can't go up here and act like that the world is your oyster. You gotta comply. If we would have complied, we wouldn't be at the result that we are now. Now everybody's life is turned upside down. He could be possibly paralyzed. His kids is traumatized. Not to mention too, the officers that involved, now they got to wonder if they'll ever be able to work in law enforcement again or anything like that. Some of these situations can be avoided. But not to mention too, if you look at the criminal history of Mr. Jacob Blake, according to the day that he got confronted with the police, he already had a warrant out for sexual battery, domestic violence. So basically, it was all about him anyway. He wasn't even supposed to be there. So the moral of the story is, guys, is that you got to use common sense. I understand that everybody is up in an uproar and talking about, well, we're being targeted, this, that, and the third. Sometimes we put ourselves in a situation where we are the target. Sometimes you got to use common sense. I don't know about you, but if I got 3 guns pointed at me already, going to my car and getting off after I done tussle with the cops ain't the way to go. I'm just being real about it. There's got to be some accountability somewhere along the lines. We as a people, we got to not only hold the cops accountable, we got to hold us accountable with some of this stuff too. It's a two-way street, but nobody don't want to talk about that part. Everybody wants to talk about the whole we're being hunted, we're this and we're that. We got racial injustice. Now we got everybody bandwagoning and going up here, causing unrest, destroying cities. People can't work. People can't do this. People can't do that. It's ridiculous. We got to start having accountability. It's just plain and simple. We got to quit blaming everything on the cops. We got to quit blaming everything on the current president that we have. We got to quit blaming everything about the past. Sometimes we just got to look deep in ourselves and are we the problem? Are we the issue? Now, don't get it twisted. I feel very bad that happened to the brother. This shouldn't happen to no. Okay, nobody should have to experience getting shot by anyone or experience going through what they're going through. But at the end of the day, we can't sit here and act like too that he was a part of the problem as well. Because once again, it goes right back to the original statement. We gotta comply when we dealing with these cops. Especially when you already know you in the wrong. Especially when you already know that you ain't supposed to be where you're supposed to be at. This stop excessive force like this. Now back to the cops' point of view. Back to them. Is there a lack of training? Yes, indeed. 7 shots uncalled for. 1 shot to neutralize the threat. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But we already know that when it comes to that, that's neither here or there, unfortunately. At the end of the day, we all got to be accountable for ourselves on both sides. We all got a job to do. We got a job to survive, rest it, and go from there. And another reason why I say you should look at a complying, because if they're wrong for arresting you, you can at least go and sue them the legal way. When you don't do that, now you done got yourself up in a trick bag. Now you got yourself going through more. I don't know about you, but I'd rather go to a courtroom and sue somebody and be bailed than to sue somebody and be mailed fucked up and then a whole bunch of chaos and nightmares going on that I can never get through. But again, like I said, that's just my personal opinion. If y'all feel that I'm wrong about this or right about this, definitely leave your comments on there. Like I said, these are my views on the situation. Again, this is going out for Blake and his family. I hope the young dude gets through. I hope that we do not have any more unrest or any more police shootings for the rest of this time. But I already know that's probably going to be neither here or there. But until the meantime, if y'all like my content or appreciate me giving y'all this update, please don't hesitate to drop your comments, hit the like button on YouTube because that's what I'm streaming to right now. Also, to hit that subscribe button too, so that way you can get notified every time I got content coming in. Thank y'all very much. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Be easy.